What's up, amigos? Did you hear what Michelle Obama just said it? Illegal alien are us. She's basically saying that the foundation of America are illegal aliens. Yeah, another delusional Democrat. She's completely delusional. But also today, we found out that the guy, one of the people who plot to assassinate President Trump, was a dreamer, an illegal. Yes. So we are going to talk about that. I am Fabio. Give him a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We want to get to 10,000 subscribers. So help me to help you. Let's go straight and hear what she said. Look at this.
Immigrants proving what it truly means to be a dreamer. These folks aren't Americans too. They are America. They are the beating heart of this country. They are us, and we are them. And to ignore this simple truth, to refuse to respect the contributions and experiences of people who aren't exactly like us, y'all puts us all at risk. Failing to see the humanity in all people puts us all on a slippery slope.
No, it's a very danger to make everyone the same when we are not all the same. That is the real dangers here. And that's the problem with a lot of minority groups. It's a problem with Latinos. It is also a problem with the Black people. There is also a problem with the Muslim. Like, one of the things that happen with the Muslims is, like, we know not all Muslims are radicals going to go out killing people. But when these Muslims who are supposed to be moderate, seeing these Muslims do a lot of bad things and they don't say anything, or they made them like heroes, that is a problem. When the Black people take a guy like, those crazy guys, like right now that happened, Camelo, for instance, and you make him a hero, that's a problem, because you're putting the wrong people as heroes. You're getting bad people. Look, before the Black people had Martin Luther King as a hero. So that's a hero. Now they have George Floyd, and now they have Carmelo. Is this the heroes now? The same thing with the Latinos. We are choosing the wrong people to be our hero, and that's a problem. So the Black people, the Latino people, we need to call out. We need to see the illegal Latino, the guys who are doing wrong things. We need to separate. We are not the same. And she's trying to say we are all the same. No, we are not all the same. Some of us Latinos, some of us immigrants, we came here legally. Some of us did not. Therefore, that's not the same. A person who commit a crime, it's the same human being, but he commit a crime. So it's a different thing. So she can't say it's all the same. It's not all the same. But that's the pathetic politicians who trying to play the emotion. They go in emotion and try to get us Latinos, try to get you Black people, try to get these people. That's the plan. They want to do that. And that's a real problem in America. We are not all the same. No, we are not. And of course, you will say, oh, you're such a hypocrite. You are an immigrant who came here and you're saying bad things about immigrants. No, I'm not. I am saying that the immigrant needs to come legally. Legally. Go through the process like everyone else. Just follow the right things. Follow the law. Come here legally. Let them see who you are. Are you a criminal? Did you did something wrong in your house, in your country? So now you can come legally. That's the difference. You wouldn't have these people in your house. I see the Democrats all the time, and I'm telling you, they are not hypocrites. Because you say, oh, these people are hypocrites. Like, they want these illegals to come, but they don't want them in their house. I understand the point to see hypocrisy there, but it is a plan. They bring these people as a plan. They have everything prepared. Look at the video of the guy who just came out today. This is crazy. Look at this.
An illegal immigrant, Abraham Alvarez, a 31-year-old from Mexico, who came here as a child, overstayed his visa, and then allowed to stay under the DACA program during the Obama administration, the so-called Dreamers. Former
Isn't that crazy? Look at this. Look how crazy it is. She said this. Look.
Proving what it truly means to be a dreamer. These folks aren't Americans too.
Look.
Who came here as a child, overstayed his visa, and then allowed to stay under the DACA program during the Obama administration, the so-called Dreamers. Former FBI investigator Bill Daley joins us now.
So you can't say that I am just like this guy, because I'm not. I'm not. We're not all the same. I'm not like this guy. This guy needs to go to jail and never get out. But we're not all the same.
Bill, this is a hideous plot. It looks as though there's some type of military in the background. It seems as though they've had a few phases to it. And now we find out an illegal is behind it. What's your conclusion?
Well, I kind of summed up with probably three words, chilling, stunning, and certainly gravely concerning. Brian, you just indicated that this individual, Alvarez, who I believe went by the handle as the Shepherd in this online chat through this encrypted app, was here overstaying his visa. We know that in 9/11, there were at least 5 or so of those hijackers who were here in the country who also overstayed their visa. So what have we not learned since that time? Brian, there are a number of different facets to this story, and a couple that kind of jump out at me, which are really significant. First of all, these were not just kids. These weren't kids fantasizing about it, sitting down in their basement playing video games. These were people who were from 19 to early 30s who got together on an online chat. And at this point, there are 5 who've been arrested. There are apparently about 23 people in total who are on this chat, and they all came up with this sinister plan to attack the White House and the UFC event.
So here's what we know. They wanted to go out and start with attack drones. They also wanted to stage a fake protest. And then once the attack drone hit and panic would ensue, they were going to storm the gate. And then also have snipers up high for when people tried to flee, they'd be gunned down. Does that strike you as something sophisticated?
And you notice this only happens to the right. So we notice like Trump, 5 times? We have the guy from Ecuador who got killed. We have President Bolsonaro in Brazil who almost killed. We have the one in Japan who was also killed. So in the left, they call us extremists. It's credible, right? We are the extremists, but the people on the right are the people being targeted. That's really strange.
It certainly does. And at this point, it's also suggesting that this was a low-cost, high-impact type of plan. If you look at it, the cost to assemble perhaps drones, which you buy at a hobby shop, the weapons that were acquired, which we believe were already acquired through some photos that were released by the DOJ in some of the indictments, is that this was not something where you could kind of follow the money, as we would say in some larger terrorist plots. These were people kind of operating kind of below the radar, if you will, and coming up with a plan that would perhaps, if this case, Brian, if it didn't happen at the UFC event, these people could have gone on and be planning something at another event, whether it's a sporting event or some other political event. So to me, this went from aspirational to ongoing kind of operational aspects of this, because they were already acquiring some of the equipment needed. They had photos that they were looking at that were gleaned online where they're actually marking out, places where the snipers would be located and where the crowds would exit and where we'd have kind of a funnel point. So there was a level of kind of, let's say, sophistication. These were, amateurs, but amateurs are as dangerous as those people who are trained professionally.
So there's a big difference, guys. Like I tell all the Latinos and all the immigrants I find. See, the difference is I am in America because I love America. America is the greatest country in the world. I came to America because it is the greatest. And I immerse in the culture. People don't understand, like, for instance, sometimes I see a Mexican guy who wants to have a Mexican flag. For Mexico, a Mexican flag is soccer. Of course, I'm simplifying to you. But the reality is for the Mexican-American flag, Mexican flag is soccer. For most of Brazilian people, the Brazilian flag is a soccer. They're representing the soccer team. They don't understand what the American flag means. Because in our culture, we don't have these wars. We don't. So we don't understand. So I explain this to these people. You need to immerse in the culture. You want to come to America? Come. Come in the right way, come in the legal way. It takes a while. It is very difficult. It is very hard, but that is how we should be. And I'm telling you, as hard as it is, it's nothing compared to other countries. Other countries are much harder. It's because these Democrats don't know. They don't really know because they don't go anywhere else. But, they travel to California to New York, California. They don't go to other countries to understand how good they have. That's the reality. So may God bless you. May God bless America. And let's continue fight, guys, and help me to get 10,000 subscribers. Bye-bye.